In the words of Steve Jobs himself, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. A visionary was born in the heart of 1955, a boy named Steve Jobs. His path, however, was not typical. Adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs, Steve found his home in Mountain View, California, an area that would later earn the moniker of Silicon Valley, a place where dreams of technological advancement are as common as the sunshine that bathes its streets. Young Steve was not immune to the allure of electronics. He discovered an early fascination with the world of circuits and wires, a fascination nurtured by his adoptive father. Their humble garage became a sanctuary where the young Jobs and his father would tinker with various electronics, unknowingly setting the stage for a revolution. The spark of curiosity ignited in that garage would eventually set the tech world ablaze, a flame that would burn brightly, forever changing the way we interact with technology. Steve Jobs once said, "I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life and no idea how college was going to help me figure it out." These words echo the sentiments of a young Jobs, setting foot on the campus of Reed College in Portland, Oregon, a place filled with knowledge yet unable to quench his thirst for purpose and direction. Reed College, a liberal arts institution known for its academic rigor, was where Jobs spent 6 months, but the traditional confines of education felt limiting, stifling even to his boundless curiosity. He made the bold decision to drop out, a move that would puzzle many, but for Jobs, it was a step towards finding his true calling. From the structured halls of Reed College, Jobs embarked on a journey halfway across the world to India. He sought spiritual enlightenment, a quest that would take him deep into the realms of Zen Buddhism. India, with its vibrant culture and profound philosophies, offered Jobs a new perspective on life and purpose. During this period, Jobs experimented with psychedelic substances, a controversial decision that he later credited for his creative and out-of-the-box thinking. He once stated that taking LSD was one of the most important things he had done in his life. These experiences, far from conventional wisdom, expanded his consciousness and fueled his creative genius. After spending several months in India, Jobs returned home, but he wasn't the same. He brought back with him not just souvenirs, but a vision that was not a product of textbooks or lectures, but of life experiences and personal exploration, a vision that was about to disrupt the world of technology. Jobs returned home with a vision, one that would change our interaction with technology forever. Upon his return, Jobs said, "I was worth about over $1 million when I was 23 and over $10 million when I was 24. Let's step back to 1976, when Steve Jobs, fresh from his exploratory journey, teamed up with his old friend Steve Wozniak. Together they embarked on a new adventure, one that would change the world of technology forever. This was the birth of Apple, a company founded in the Jobs family garage. Wozniak, a wizard with electronics, had designed a personal computer. He named it the Apple I. Jobs, with his knack for seeing the bigger picture, realized the potential of Wozniak's invention. He convinced Wozniak that they should sell the computer as a fully assembled product. They sold some of their personal belongings to finance the production. It was a gamble, but it was a gamble that paid off. The Apple I was a hit. But Jobs and Wozniak didn't stop there. They went on to develop the Apple II, a machine that was more advanced and user-friendly than its predecessor. With its color graphics and open architecture, the Apple II was a game-changer. It brought personal computing out of the realm of hobbyists and into homes and businesses around the globe. In 1985, Jobs found himself ousted from the very company he built. It was a shocking turn of events, to say the least. But as we know, Steve Jobs was not one to accept defeat. Instead, he embarked on a new journey, one that would lead him through what we now call his wilderness years. After leaving Apple, Jobs wasted no time in pursuing new ventures. His first move was the creation of Next. This wasn't just another tech company. Next was a bold and ambitious enterprise that aimed to develop high-end computer platforms. The goal was clear: revolutionize higher education and research. With cutting-edge technology and a futuristic design, Next computers were truly ahead of their time. However, the high price point and niche market meant they struggled to find mainstream success. Yet the impact of Next can't be understated. It was a Next computer that Tim Berners-Lee used to create the World Wide Web. Around the same time, Jobs saw potential in a struggling animation company known as Pixar. He acquired it in 1986 and set about transforming it into the powerhouse we all know today. With Jobs at the helm, Pixar revolutionized animated cinema, producing hits like Toy Story and Finding Nemo. Pixar's success was a testament to Jobs' vision and his ability to breathe life into his ventures. But the story doesn't end there. In 1997, Jobs made a triumphant return to Apple. The company was on the brink of bankruptcy and needed a fresh vision. Jobs was the answer. He brought with him the lessons learned from his wilderness years. He had tasted both success and failure, and he was ready to use that experience to transform Apple. So, as we see, the wilderness years were far from a period of stagnation for Steve Jobs. They were a time of exploration, of learning, and of laying the groundwork for future success. With his return, Jobs was about to usher in a new era of innovation. Jobs once said, "Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose." This profound reflection encapsulates the fearless spirit that defined Steve Jobs throughout his life and career. In 1997, Jobs returned to Apple, a company on the brink of bankruptcy. He brought with him a reinvigorated vision, a testament to his relentless spirit. His comeback was marked by a series of revolutionary products that not only saved Apple but also transformed the entire tech industry. First, there was the iMac in 1998, a bold departure from the beige boxes that dominated the computer market. Its sleek design and user-friendly interface brought Apple back into the limelight, setting a new standard for personal computers. Then came the iPod in 2001. This pocket-sized device revolutionized the way we consume music. No longer were we bound by the limitations of CDs or cassettes. The iPod, coupled with iTunes, introduced a new era of digital music consumption, making Apple a dominant player in the music industry. In 2007, Jobs unveiled the iPhone. More than just a phone, it was a groundbreaking combination of a mobile communication device, an iPod, and an internet navigator. The iPhone redefined what a smartphone could be, creating an entirely new market and transforming Apple into one of the world's most valuable companies. And finally, in 2010, the iPad was introduced. It was a bold gamble that paid off, creating a new category between smartphones and laptops. The iPad's success further solidified Apple's place at the cutting edge of technology. But as Jobs was revolutionizing the tech industry, he was also fighting a personal battle. Diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2004, Jobs faced his illness with the same tenacity that he brought to his work. Despite his deteriorating health, he continued to lead Apple until his death in 2011. Jobs' innovative vision reshaped multiple industries, and his legacy continues to influence technology today. He wasn't just a leader, he was a game changer, proving that the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.